Now we are going to start from here, because hypothesis is closely related to research question. That's why I just give you a brief overview of what we have covered in the last lecture. So hypothesis. So maybe I have discussed a little bit when I'm covering the research process, or the steps of research. So can you please recall what is hypothesis? Any one of you? Yeah. What is hypothesis? Anyone, please? Just I am trying to start a discussion. So what is hypothesis?
Sir, first of all, hypothesis refers to something which we find the research gap, and then what we think the research portion. And hypothesis is a simple answer to this question, research question.
Thank you.
What do we think?
Yeah. Thank you. Anyone else?
It is like a concept or like idea when we are doing something research or experiment for tasting purpose.
Okay. Yeah. Anyone else? Okay. Can you recall one thing that is we have discussed earlier? What are the categories of research type? Okay, we said that there are different types of research, like based on the application focus. So we can say that theoretical research, or pure research, or applied research. Then we said that based on information you record from the research, we can categorize into three, like qualitative research, quantitative research, and mixed mode research. Can you recall this thing? Yeah. So what is quantitative research? When we are searching for a number, like, school dropout rate in the rural area is larger than the urban area. So if I ask for the percentage, that what are the percentage of the school dropout rate dropout in the rural area and in the urban area. So if we ask the question like this, that I need the number, what is the percentage, or what is the difference in the rate of school dropout? So we are searching for the quality. We are doing the quantitative research. But if we are searching like this, what is the reason of school dropout rate, high school dropout rate in, just for example, in village? So we will analyze the reason, maybe poverty, maybe illiteracy of the guardian, or maybe drug addiction, or maybe unfair relationship, or maybe in social media addiction. Are you clear? What is qualitative and quantitative? We have discussed earlier a lot of things. So hypothesis can be formulated for quantitative analysis research or qualitative research as well. So just for example, we say, what are the reason for school dropout in rural area? So we can predict that, social media addiction are nowadays a reason of school dropout, larger school dropout rate in rural area. So this is, I am predicting before starting my research. Understood? So this is, we can call hypothesis. That is, you have to anticipate the research. Just for example, if we go for another example, this is from social science or education. If we go for, maybe Mehdi Hassan, you are doing research with breast cancer. Am I right? Breast cancer
Yes,
detection.
sir.
Okay, just for example, he is doing research in breast cancer detection. Okay, what can be the hypothesis for it? Or what can be the research question at first? Because to formulate hypothesis, you must need research question. Am I right? So you can ask yourself that what are the recent advancement in breast cancer detection? Which algorithm can perform best or accurately to detect breast cancer? So if you say, fine, deep learning model will perform better on other algorithms, over other algorithms. So this will be your hypothesis. Am I right? So anything can be done. So in any field, in any area, you can formulate hypothesis. But you must need research question. One thing, you cannot, you don't need to always use hypothesis when you are especially doing engineering research, because in case of engineering research, we always try to quantify a number. Basically, quantitative research we are doing in engineering field. Also, we do qualitative research when we are exploring the reasons behind one incident or something. We generally do qualitative research. But when we are applying something to improve the performance, or we are trying to develop something, so we do quantitative research. So in that case, we generally define objective, like applying deep learning model to detect breast cancer accurately, or we are our objective is to design a model which will perform better than other algorithm, like this. So if you ask me a question that do we need hypothesis always? No, you can skip hypothesis by setting objective, or you can also study your research from research question, but you must need research objective or research question. Am I clear? Before going to the discussion, I am making the things clear in front of you, so that any confusion will not arise. Am I right? Clear? If you
Yes,
have any
sir.
confusion, you can ask me, or we can go further. Thank you. Someone write yes. So where is the position of hypothesis? If we show you from, because you know this figure, I am showing you again and again, and I will show you up to the last, because this is the roadmap to be a researcher. If we ask ourselves where we are right now, we start from here, choosing and defining, and we are right now where? Here, So we have done literature review. We are doing our brainstorming. We have already discussed how to select a topic and how to formulate research problem and research question, then how to select objective or formulate thesis statement. And then now we are discussing hypothesis. Then we will also cover how to design your research methods. So all the things are related to the research process, inshallah. So I think you are clear. So if we search in the dictionary, like this is the screenshot taken from the dictionary.com, and you write hypothesis, it will say that. This is the plural, hypothesis. And if we just mark the main point, from the discussion, a proposition, or a set of propositions. Proposition means like part of sentence or full sentence. Set forth means before you start research, or as an explanation of the occurrence of some specified group of phenomena, maybe one phenomena or a specified group of phenomena, either asserted merely as a provisional conjecture. That means you can say it as a provisional. That means this is not the original result, but you can say it as a provisional guess. To guide investigation, working hypothesis, or accepted as high probable in the light of established fact. Just for example, hypothesis can be formulated from your guess, or you can also formulate it from the previous facts or previous statistics, previous analysis as well. If I want to detect breast cancer, so I know that there are many algorithms. There are standalone machine learning algorithm. There are ensemble technique. There are deep learning technique. There are also computer vision technique as well, image processing as well. So when I am choosing the solution, so I can analyze the previous facts, and in light of the fact, I can establish our hypothesis. Or when you have no idea about something, so you have to do it on the provisional way. That means you have to guess the output. So this is the hypothesis we can define from the dictionary. It is also proposition assumed as a premise in an argument. When you are doing an argument, sometimes this is question like argument. This technique is good. Better than that, like this. The antecedent of a conditional proposition. So this is the output. If these things happen, then this will happen. Antecedent means the later part. Okay, a mere assumption of the assumption or guess. This is the silly assumption or just an assumption or guess. Okay, so we can define hypothesis like this. So this is the just dictionary definition. If we go for the deeper definition or definition from the research perspective, then we can say like this: a hypothesis states your predictions about what your research will find. I think this from here it is very clear. Am I right? So what your research will find. Okay, it is a tentative answer. Okay, this is a, I can say again, provision. Okay, the same term or word comes again. It is a provisional answer or tentative answer to your research questions. So you can have one question, you can have more questions. So this is a tentative answer to the research questions. A hypothesis is not just a guess. So here in the previous definition, we said this is a just guess, but when you come to and research perspective, you cannot say it is just a guess. It should be based on existing theories or knowledge. Okay, so it must be based on existing theories or existing knowledge means the facts. Okay, the analysis, the statistics about something. Okay, you cannot say, okay, just for example, we are searching the answer for why school dropout rate in village are higher than the urban. So you cannot say that just you cannot say just for fun. Okay, I am saying that. Okay, fine. The school, the village, students, they take bath in the pond. This is the reason they are dropping more from school. Is it based on our existing facts? Can you tell me? This is just for fun. Okay, no. If any student takes bath in pond, there is no relationship with the school dropout. Okay, so that's why it should not be just a guess. It should be based on existing theories or knowledge. So it also has to be testable. This is the most important thing. When you design a hypothesis, it must be testable. What do you mean by testable? Okay, when you are setting an hypothesis, you have to justify it by statistical analysis. We can do regression analysis. We can do chi-square test. There are other several techniques how we can test our hypothesis. So it must be testable, and which means you can support or refute your hypothesis. So there are two things. If you said a hypothesis like this, okay, fine. Smoking, are the reason for school dropout rate in the rural area, or social media uses are the reason for school dropout rate for the rural student. So you have to prove it, or you have to support it, or you have to accept it, or you have to reject it or refute it, or you can say I cannot accept, like this. It through scientific research method. So this research method includes many things. Okay, you can test your hypothesis by doing experiment. You know about experiment? Basically in the scientific or engineering research, we do experiment. Okay, and or you can do by survey. Survey. We'll discuss details in later, inshallah. And you can also do by case study. Case study. So we will discuss a lot about these things now, and just give you some idea about that. So it should be support or refute through a scientific methods. And here, we have written here experiment, observation, or statistical analysis of the data. Okay. Do you have any question here? Any confusion? You have to participate with me. Okay, thank you. Give me feedback. Now we will say some facts. Where is the part of some facts? It's removed from here. Okay, fine. I think one of the slide is it's not visible. Why? Okay, we already discussed this some facts. Okay, fine. These are the facts.